All right, we're continuing the conversation about your internal why. We've had a really good last few days, really kind of tracking through why it's so important for your business, your vision, your mission. Actually, mission is what we're going to talk about today. Yesterday, we talked about your vision, but just giving you a couple of mechanisms, a couple of things that you can do to start developing your own internal why for your business. I'm telling you, it would take you to the next level. All right, stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Tremain Show. I'm Tremain Davis, and today we're going to be talking about your mission. Again, this is another mechanism, another thing that you can use to start developing your own internal why. Yesterday, we talked about the vision. We used Disney as an example. The day before that, I think we talked about Tesla as an example. The day before that, I gave you a personal client example. So really just trying to give you some real world examples, things that you can look to and really kind of understand why and how the internal why can help you as a business, in the real world. I mean, all this stuff sounds good. I know you're saying, Tremaine, it sounds good, but how does it really work? And so that's why I try to give you guys some examples, some things that you can point to and look towards to really understand how and why your internal why is so important. So again, just to kind of, review it, your internal why becomes your North Star for your business. It's something that, it helps you make decisions. It helps you focus. It helps you, just everything. It helps you to hone in and decide who you're going to hire. It helps you decide who your strategic partners are going to be, who your distributors are going to be, who your investors are going to be. Like, your internal why is literally that thing that you can set in the middle of your business. Just kind of keep your eyes on it as you're going through everything else day by day. All right, so we talked about the vision yesterday, which is more of an overarching, high level, I guess a big goal, what they call it, BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. That's your vision. You want to set it so that it's huge, something that you probably will never attain, but it gives you something to work towards. It gives you something that you're always going to be pulling after, grabbing towards. Your vision should be really, really, really big. And even if you're not a huge thinker or a big thinker, your vision shouldn't be something that you can accomplish in the next 2 years, the next 5 years, because then it just becomes a strategic goal. It becomes, excuse me, really apologize for that. I'm telling you, my energy is up. I promise. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, you want to have something that you can reach towards. If you can get to it so soon, it really is not a vision. A vision wants to be something. You want your vision to be something that your kids are still trying to accomplish. Even after you have retired and given the business to them, they should still be trying to fulfill the vision that mom or dad set in place, for the business, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. That's how big your vision should be. And the reason you want it to be like that is, like I said, so you can have a North Star. You can have a North Star. You can have something that you're walking towards, even as things are going left and going right, going up, going down. You always got your eyes on the prize. So that's your vision. Your mission, okay, is something that you use to get to the vision. So the vision is the big thing. The mission is what you do day by day in order to attain your vision, okay? So what do you do every single day when the employees get to work? This is what they do. Your mission is generally front facing. It's generally something that you can find on companies' websites. It's something that you put at the end of emails and memos. Sometimes companies, print the mission out real big and put it on the walls of the office. The mission is really action oriented. When I think about mission, I think about a military group, and you can pick the branch, it doesn't matter, but a military group that's going on a mission. They're actually out there doing something. So the commanding officers and the guys that are doing the strategy in the back room, they come up with the vision, the big plan, the big old goal, and then the mission is how you carry out the actions that you carry out so that you can attain the big goal. That's what your mission is all about. So you put your vision in place. That's the big goal. For Disney is I want to create fun for all people. We talked about that yesterday. That is a massive goal. That is massive. That's something that they will never reach. Disney is going to continue to get passed down throughout the generations. New CEOs are going to come, and new CEOs are going to go. C-suite level executives are going to come and they're going to go, but the vision of Disney is going to stay the same. That's what you want your vision for. Now your mission, this is action. This is what all action is. So your mission is, what are you doing day in and day out to attain your vision? So if your vision is, to create fun for all people, and I got to look up Disney's mission because I really don't know it off the top of my head. But your mission could be, we're going to empower people through, theme parks and, all of the things that you do day in and day out in order to make people have fun, overall. You see what I'm saying? So the mission is the action inside of your business. What do you do every single day? So when you're writing a mission statement, you want to have a whole bunch of action words in there. We empower people. We educate. We show people how to do this or that. We empower people. These are the words that you want to use in your mission statement because those are the things that you're actually doing day in and day out. What is it? LinkedIn. I was looking at LinkedIn's mission statement. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I will paraphrase, but it's something about, creating a space for professionals to be able to connect, and to be able to find, employment, that type of thing. So they were connecting people, they were helping people to find employment. It's all action words in LinkedIn's mission statement. And it's something that you can find right on their website. Most, I'm not gonna say all, but most large companies have their mission statement right on their website. The mission is where the action is. So the reason why that's important is because your employees, your potential partners, people who want to, work with your company or partner with your company or even engage with your company as a customer, they're all going to be able to read your mission, so that when they walk in the doors of your office, everybody in the office is doing this one thing, in some capacity or another, whether you're in marketing, whether you're in legal, whether you're in, sales, whatever part, engineering, outbound logistics, supply chain, whatever you're doing for the company, you're doing this thing. That is what your mission is all about. So it kind of gives everybody a centralized thought that they can work from. I know that marketing is doing the same mission as sales. I know that sales is doing the same mission as HR. I know HR is doing the same mission as the guys over there in the supply chain and procurement. So these are the things that you want to have in place, even as a small business. A small business needs a vision, needs a mission, because then, like I said, it gives you a North Star. It gives you something that you can work towards. I gave you all an example a few days ago of my client who had been in business for 15 years, didn't have a mission or vision. And because of that, the business takes off in its own direction. So yeah, she was making money, but she couldn't figure out why she was having high turnover at her job. She couldn't figure out why her employees weren't motivated and couldn't get around doing what she wanted to do as far as taking the business to the next level. She couldn't figure out why she herself didn't want to go to the office and was starting to lose motivation and didn't have the drive or the know-how or the will even to push her own business to the next level. And that's because she didn't have a vision and she didn't have a mission. Overall, she didn't have an internal why. She had a great external why, and we'll talk about that on some other videos, but the external why encompasses all of your business stuff. So the external why is the business stuff. That's how the customers engage with your business. But your internal why, that's why you do what you do. And she didn't have one of those. So she was making a lot of money, but she didn't know why she was doing what she was doing. It was just, I'm out here making money. And that is not motivating. Making money is not a motivation to anybody. You may think or be listening to this video and say, man, if I just had $1 million, or man, if I just had $500,000, if I just had $100, that's not inspiring at all. The whole idea is, what are you going to do with that $1 million? What are you going to do with that $500,000? That's where the motivation comes in. So if you got $1 million and you say, I'm going to go out and I'm going to feed the homeless, I'm going to clothe the homeless, I'm going to give them fresh water to drink, I'm going to, pass out medical supplies, and I want to dig wells in developing countries. If that's what your mission is to do with that $1 million, maybe you got a nonprofit, then that's something that everybody can rally around. So your employees, you have to hire some people. They'll come in and say, oh man, I love this company because they're going out building wells, passing out medical supplies, feeding the homeless and giving them drinking water. Like, those are all action words, and those are things that I want to be a part of. So even if I'm just doing the accounting, I'm doing the accounting so that I can make sure that we have enough money for procurement in these different parts of the company so that we can pass out drinking water, pass out medical supplies, all action. So that's what the mission is all about. People get around missions. People march with missions. Again, I think about mission like as a military operation. So we're going on a mission. So for your business, just think about it right now. Your business is going on a mission today. You're going on the mission of what? What are you doing with your business? So your business may be making money over here, but why is it making money? What are you doing day in and day out to make that money? Is the whole idea that we just want to make money? That's not a great mission at all. That is not inspiring for people. That would not get people to stay in your business as a customer or stay in your business as an employee, which again is, a lot of the things that my former client was dealing with, the example I gave a few days ago. But a lot of people need, not a lot, most people need something that they can rally around if they're going to stay at a company, if they're going to give their time at a company. It has to mean something. That's why the internal why is so important. It will literally drive your business to the next level. And it'll give you a North Star, give you focus. I'll give you one more example of why the mission is so important. If you are, let's say, opening up and this is just going to be a random example. Let's say you're opening up a vegan, or vegan vegetarian food restaurant. And and you're doing it in an underserved, maybe minority community or something like that. And let's just say your mission is that you want to empower this particular community so that they can eat, healthy foods and have access to healthy, vegetarian food options. So let's just say that that's what your mission is. And this is what you're doing. All right, now, let's say you need to hire an employee, okay? If that's what your mission is, which is to empower this underserved community to eat healthy and have access to healthy food options, healthy vegetarian food options, if that's what your mission is, okay? If you need to hire an employee and then you find out throughout the interview process that you have two final, candidates for this position. They both have, the same degree, the same experience. They're the same employee. The only difference is that one actually lives in that community and is a vegetarian, and then let's say the other lives 30 miles from that community and will have to commute in and is not a vegetarian. They eat meat. Which one of those employees would you hire? Which one would you hire? And it sounds obvious as I'm saying it. Of course, you will hire the employee that lives in that community and is a vegetarian. And the reason why is because they are aligned with your mission. Your mission is to empower that community with healthy vegetarian food options, giving that community access to those kind of foods. Somebody who lives in that community and is a vegetarian would love that mission. They will come in and want to do as much as they can do to make sure that your business is successful. And somebody who, eats meat, is not really a vegetarian. It's cool and everything, but I'm not really a vegetarian. I eat a lot of meat. And then, I'm gonna have to commute in. I'm gonna have to drive from some other neighborhood 30 miles away, and I'll have to commute in. But I promise I will be to work on time. I need this job, and I'll make sure that I'm a great employee. That all may be true, but they're not aligned with your mission. Okay, so you, of course, would pick, like I said, the employee who lives in that community and is a vegetarian. That's what your mission does for you. That's what your mission does for you. Having a great mission and overall, like I said, a great internal why, it helps you make those kind of decisions day in and day out. It helps you with your, I just used that as an employee example, but it helps you with your hiring. It helps you with your strategic partners. If you do have that vegetarian restaurant, would you partner up with a firm who, that sells meat, even if they want to do a commercial, even if they have money, it's just not worth it because they don't align. That partnership doesn't align with your mission. It just goes deep and deep and deep and deep and deep. Every decision that you're going to make in your business is going to be based off of your internal why. So that's why it's so important. All right, just thought I'd give you one more example so that you guys really, really, really understand why this whole mission, vision, internal why thing is so important. All right, as usual, like, subscribe, share. Hope you're getting value out these videos. Send it to every entrepreneur that you know so that they can start working on their internal why. If you are a business owner, entrepreneur, even if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, don't leave out in your planning process what your vision is and what your mission. I'm telling you, having it from the ground floor and having it in the early stages will really save you a lot of headaches and a lot of mistakes that you would make if you didn't have a good mission or vision. A good mission or vision in place. Also, as usual, the best form of support is just you being here with me today, and I really appreciate you. This has been a great journey, and I'm really excited about it. All right, I'm Tremain Davis, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace. This video is brought to you by Davis & Davis Investments and Management, a full-service business solutions firm. So whether you need one-on-one business coaching or training, or whether you need business strategy development, or if you just need to learn how to shoot professional videos from your iPhone so you can move some of your content online, we've been helping businesses win for over 10 years. So click the link below, grab your free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.